And Young Buzz. Today, we're going on an epic journey through Stray Kids' musical evolution, from their intense debut, Hellevator, to the genre-blending brilliance of their 2023 album, 5 Star. If you've been a fan since the beginning, you know how far they've come. But even if you're newer to the fandom, this evolution is fascinating, and there's a lot we can unpack together. Let's dive in. Let's start at the very beginning with Hellevator, released on November 1st, 2017. This wasn't just a debut track, it was a statement. Right from the start, Stray Kids set themselves apart with a raw, rebellious energy. The song blends hip-hop, trap, and electronic elements while diving into the inner struggles of youth. What's particularly impressive is how self-directed this track was. The members weren't just performers, they were actively involved in the production and choreography. For a debut, that's a huge statement about authenticity. Personally, I think this early hands-on approach set the tone for everything that came next. It showed they wanted control over their sound and identity, and they weren't afraid to be different. Moving into their early years from 2018 to 2020, you can really see them defining their unique style. Tracks like District 9 and God's Menu weren't just songs, they were experiments in sound. They fused hip-hop, EDM, and rock, creating music that was aggressive, energetic, and unpredictable. This is where three Raicha, Bangchan, Changbin, and Han really started to shine. Their involvement in songwriting and production gave the group freedom to explore themes of self-empowerment and resilience. I think this is one reason their music resonates so deeply with fans. It feels like a reflection of the members' own experiences and creativity. In 2020, God's Menu introduced the idea of mala taste, a term Stray Kids coined to describe their bold, unconventional style. The track mixes trap, EDM, and even traditional Korean sounds, a combination that was risky but paid off. Later that year, Backdoor continued this trend, fusing pop, hip-hop, and electronic elements into a playful, catchy song. The production was dynamic, the chorus infectious, and the confidence they displayed was unmistakable. From a fan perspective, these songs marked a turning point. Stray Kids weren't just experimenting, they were defining a sound that was unmistakably theirs. Then came 2021 and 2022 with tracks like Thunderous and Maniac. Thunderous blended traditional Korean instruments with modern electronic elements, highlighting the group's versatility and respect for cultural heritage. Meanwhile, Maniac took complexity to another level, mixing genres and showcasing intricate production. Listening to it, you can hear how much they've matured. The music feels more polished, yet still raw and expressive. I personally love how Maniac balances chaos and structure. It's a perfect example of how far they've come in refining their sound. Now, fast forward to 2023 with 5 Star. This album is a culmination of their journey so far. It's multifaceted, covering hip-hop, pop, electronica, and R&B, showing their growth as artists. The title track, S-Class, perfectly captures their confidence, fusing boom bap, old school vibes, and pop sensibilities. Other songs like Top Line and DLC continue to explore diverse sounds, proving they're not afraid to innovate. Honestly, I think this album is a turning point. It's ambitious, experimental, and yet every track feels cohesive. A big part of this evolution is three Raicha and the group's commitment to self-production. Bangchan, Changbin, and Han have been at the center of the creative process since the beginning, writing and producing most of the tracks. This hands-on approach has allowed them to maintain authenticity, and it's something that really sets them apart in K-pop. From my perspective, it's what makes Stray Kids feel different from other groups. The music isn't just for them, it's by them. Their visual concepts have grown alongside their sound too. Early videos like Hellevator and District 9 were dark and gritty, matching the intensity of their early music. But by the time of 5 Star and S-Class, the visuals became futuristic, bold, and fashion-forward. It's fascinating to see how their concepts have matured alongside their music, reflecting confidence and experimentation in both sound and imagery. Their growth hasn't gone unnoticed globally. Stray Kids albums chart internationally, and their music resonates with fans all over the world. They've shown that blending genres and taking risks can lead to widespread success, and that authenticity and self-production aren't just values, they're strategies that pay off. From the raw intensity of Hellevator to the multifaceted soundscapes of 5-Star, Stray Kids' journey is a story of growth, experimentation, and staying true to oneself. Personally, I think their evolution highlights how a group can mature musically while keeping their original spirit intact. Now let's continue by exploring how each era shaped their identity, influenced K-pop trends, and prepared them for global recognition, and why this journey makes their music feel so personal, yet universally impactful. Picking up from there, let's dive into how each era of Stray Kids music really shaped their identity and influenced K-pop trends. After I, 5-Star, it's clear that the group isn't just following trends, they're setting them. Their early experimental approach with Hellevator laid the foundation for a bold sound, while tracks like God's Menu and Backdoor introduced the world to their mala taste style, a mix of edgy beats, genre fusion, and high-energy performance. This willingness to push boundaries has influenced many new K-pop acts who now see that you don't need to stick to a single formula to succeed globally. Musically, Stray Kids have consistently blended genres, mixing hip-hop, EDM, pop, and even traditional Korean instruments. This genre fluidity not only keeps fans guessing, but also reflects their versatility and creativity. Thunderous and Maniac are perfect examples. They take risks, yet they still feel like Stray Kids. As a fan, I find this so exciting because every new release isn't just another song. It's a carefully crafted experience that challenges the usual K-pop norms. Another important factor in their evolution is the role of 3-Racha. Bangchan, Changbin, and Han are not just members, they're the architects of the group's sound. Their hands-on approach to writing, producing, and arranging tracks gives Stray Kids a unique continuity across albums. This is why, even as their music evolves, there's always a sense of cohesion. From an artistic standpoint, this level of creative control is rare in K-pop, and it's one reason the group has earned such respect internationally. The visual evolution also tells a story. Early music videos were dark, intense, and rebellious, matching their raw energy. But over time, their visuals became more experimental and futuristic, especially with Vi's Hall, 5-Star. Elaborate sets, fashion-forward styling, and innovative cinematography now complement their complex soundscapes, making their music a full sensory experience. It's like they're inviting fans into their world, not just asking us to listen, but to witness the full artistic expression. Looking at their global recognition, Stray Kids' impact is undeniable. Albums charting internationally and sold-out shows around the world highlight that their evolution resonates beyond Korea. They've demonstrated that a group can grow artistically while maintaining authenticity and still achieve mainstream success. Their journey proves that musical risk-taking and self-production can go hand in hand with commercial performance. So what does all of this mean for the future of Stray Kids? Honestly, it's exciting to imagine. Their evolution suggests that they'll continue to experiment, expand globally, and influence both fans and the industry. Each era builds on the last, but also opens doors to new possibilities, whether it's exploring new genres, innovative visuals, or unique stage concepts. From my perspective, Stray Kids' journey is inspiring, not just as fans of K-pop, but as anyone who appreciates growth, creativity, and authenticity. They started with a raw, intense debut and have grown into a versatile, boundary-pushing group that still maintains its core identity. Their music feels personal, yet it reaches millions worldwide, which is no small feat. Now I want to hear from you. Which Stray Kids era resonates most with you? Is it the raw energy of Hellevator, the bold experimentation of God's Menu, the fusion in Thunderous, or the multifaceted brilliance of 5-Star? Share your thoughts in the comments. I'm really curious to see what stands out to each of you. If you enjoyed this deep dive into Stray Kids' musical evolution, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to Anyang Buzz, and hit the notification bell so you never miss a breakdown like this. Let's keep exploring the stories, music, and artistry behind the K-pop groups we love. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.